Green, a digital forensics expert, technical lead at Invista Forensics. Thank you so much for coming on. They real?
Seeing isn't believing anymore. AI can create really convincing folks that look real, but really what we look for in digital forensics is we look for patterns, not a single instance or a glitch.
Oh, and so you tell me, are they real? I mean, what are you seeing that would say to you, hey, this is AI generated? Like, what are the red flags people should know as we get into the next stage of this? What tells you that this isn't real?
So really the top three things that we look for is frame-to-frame changes, especially things for videos. As that frame moves to the next, we see lots of different changes throughout the scene, throughout the lighting. We look for the minutia within the face. We look for freckles. We look for eyelashes, teeth, earrings, hair subtly changing. We look for all of those tiny little pieces. Then we look for really some of the easiest ones that we can spot is shadows and reflections. AI does not do those very well.
I'm not going to lie to you. I could tell it was fake. It's not because I'm like some sort of AI genius. It just looked a little too clean at times, but I know the technology is going to get better. I just know it. I guess the question is, are we just a few years away where we're never going to be able to tell the difference?
Yeah, it really depends. I think the government has a lot to do in terms of preventing things like this. There's so many different scams and folks get catfished out of money and financial fraud. Even now that we're entering a midterm election, there's a lot of political influence that could be put into this. So I don't think really the risk is fake people. It's that we're putting fake trust into these devices that we carry around every day.
That's a good point. But is there human involvement in this? It's not like, I just want to be clear, it's not like there was some AI-generated program that created these conjoined twins. There is some sort of human involvement in this?
Yeah, so AI can set posts, they can make captions, they can automatically reply, they can schedule events, but there's typically always a human behind the keyboard. So somebody to actually set a goal to tell the AI what it needs to do and what it should be doing.
It's not always the case, right? Because what was it last week? Over 1 million AI agents started their own social media platform, created their own language, started a religion, discussed breaking away from human control. That doesn't sound great. Is this like, I mean, that's no human control there. There's no human element. What am I supposed to make of that?
That's when we let it run rampant, that's what we get. So just keep in mind that that all starts with human involvement. So we need to put restrictions on it. We need to cap it.
This is the time. This is the time to do it. We're not too far gone yet, right?
I would agree with that.
Okay, you mentioned something interesting about what they could be used for. Now, in this, look, it generated followers, it generated interest. We know that the bigger a social media platform you have, the more it can be financially rewarding. But can this kind of content be used for scams? Hey, political messaging. We got the midterms coming up. Financial fraud, other than creating a fake account. What do you see it doing?
I mean, really is presenting a false persona that folks start to trust and believe and follow. So I think the last number I saw was about 250,000 followers on the Instagram account. That's a lot of people that they can sell ads to. So I think that's really at the end of the day is what it's about is the financial gain of the person who's in control, whether it's a real person or it's some IT guy sitting in the closet. It's about the money.
Can an AI program set up their own account? I mean, would it be possible to create an AI program to create these two conjoined twins? Are we near that future?
I don't think so. I don't think we're there yet. I think, again, it all comes back to the human initiating some type of goal for an AI machine.
I don't know if I feel better or not, but I like talking to you. You made me, now I know what to believe and what not to believe, at least with respect to this account. Jake Green, we got to have you back on. I'm sure you're going to be a very busy man in the years to come.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.